I'm going to be breaking down all of these fire, drag and drop, paper effects, and transitions. You guys can seriously create these in less than 1 minute. They're all super customizable inside of your editing programs. So as you guys can see, this is the video clip here. We have these 3 pink layers. Now these are the essential graphics that I use to create these. If we go and look inside of our essential graphics here, you guys will see that we have all of these different effects. Now if I drag one of them into our timeline here, you guys can see we have an effect just like that. And all you have to do is click on the layer, open up these areas here, and drag and drop the footage that you want inside of this green area here, right here. So for example, let's go up to project, let's go down to our footage and drag and drop that inside of here. You guys will now see that inside of this area here has that video clip, and you guys can move it around and resize it using these elements right here. Now you want to close that one once you're done. Go to the bottom right, fill that one in, and then fill the background in as well. And now that I filled all them in super quick, we have something like this. Looks super fire, and that literally took less than 5 seconds to do. Now, if you guys want to go check this out, it'll be linked below. It's my boy Bryan's brand new texture pack V3. I'm just going to go throughout it and show you guys a bunch of different effects that you guys can create with it. So if we open up the V3 pack right here, you guys will see we'll have a bunch of different files. We have a paper collage, paper effects, paper transitions, printer paper overlays crumble, and then printer paper overlays scratch. This pack is full of high quality assets that you guys can use to create crazy paper effects. And the best part is, in my opinion, is it contains so many of these mogarts, which I showed you guys earlier here. All you guys have to do is drag and drop them inside of your Essential Graphics tab inside of After Effects, and you guys will get a bunch of different unique effects and transitions. So for example, if we go over to this one here that I use for the transition, you guys can see it slides across just like that. And all I did was I clicked on it and then just replaced the first clip and then the second clip. And then boom, I had a transition just like that. Drag and drop this swoop one inside of here just to show you guys again. Clicking on it, let's open up our first clip and let's put this clip in right here. And then going down to our second clip, let's put this one in. All we do now is just play this through. You guys will see there's a fire transition, super simple, just like that. These are so easy to use for your videos, and it contains a lot of other stuff other than just the mogarts and the templates. You also have the drag and drop texture overlays and the amount of FPS that they're set to. So if we go back into our project here, you guys can see I have one on here and it transforms the video just like that. And as you guys can see here, it says 12 FPS on this one. So I went onto my video clip, went onto effects, and I put on posterized time and it changed the frame rate to 12 FPS. If you do that and match the frame rate of the paper texture to the posterized time on your clip, you can then have it match, and every time the paper changes to a different one, the video is going to match as well, and it's going to look super smooth. As far as it goes for these picture-in-picture ones, it's the exact same as before. I put the background footage here, I put the bottom right and the top left, and all you guys have to do if you want to change it is just go to a different part in the video and drag and drop it in. The drag and drop mogart templates are super helpful inside of Premiere Pro, but if you're working inside of After Effects or DaVinci Resolve or Final Cut Pro, don't worry, there's an option for you guys as well. Inside of the paper collage pack, we can open up the PSD here. Inside of the PSD, we have all of these unique effects here. If we turn all them off, if we open up the shapes, you guys can see here, we have stars, we have different paper textures, and a lot more. And boom, you guys can see here, you have Ken Carson inside of the star. And then you can export this and put it inside of your editing program of choice. And look how crazy those textures look. And there are a ton more options for these. This is just the stars here. There's also rectangles, ovals, squares, and circles, and all of the images are also inside of here as well. So if you do just want to drag and drop these inside of your editing program of choice, you could just do that by dragging and dropping them in your timeline like this, and then boom, as you guys could see, we have them here. And then just grabbing the pen tool, you guys could roughly cut out the edges just so it fits inside perfectly. Now I'd spend a lot more time on that. I wouldn't rush it like I did, but you guys can have an effect just like that. Seriously, there are so many different ways you guys can use this pack and customize it to your own liking. My favorite are the mogarts just because of how simple they are to use. If you guys want to grab this and get $5 off, use code TAPES. It's linked below. The texture pack V3 is so fire. I'm going to use it on a lot of my videos going forward. And if you guys have just been looking for a super simple way to add paper textures to your video, this is honestly the easiest way to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, I recommend checking out this video right here. I'll see you guys there. Peace.